if you're seeing this right now, there's a specific message for you. Someone wants to tell you something, and we're going to get into it and figure that out, okay? Welcome to my channel, however, or welcome back. My name is Kéisi. This is very interesting reading. I feel like you have a loved one in spirit, okay? Your ancestors, guides, or even, like I said, a passed on loved one, trying to give you a message, a very specific message, okay? And I feel like it's something that you should listen to, okay? I want you to keep an open mind here. I feel like those of you who are meant to hear this, it's gonna click immediately and resonate for you immediately, okay? So let's go into some channeled messages. This originally started because it was a quick TikTok video that I thought I was gonna make. Turned out to be much longer than that, okay? So number one, channeled messages here. I heard, I wanted you to hear it from me. And I think that is a loved one in spirit. Okay, it's giving very much feminine energy, mother or grandmother. It's a feminine, what I'm hearing is feminine archetype. Okay, take that how you will. I wanted you to hear it from me. And what I was getting in the TikTok video was, I wanted you to hear it from me, but I'm unable to be there for you right now. I'm unable to be physically there in the present. So I'm going to use somebody else to deliver that message. So like I said, if you're here right now, I'm in full 110% belief that you are meant to be here to hear whatever this is, okay? This is like, you're meant to hear this, and my people are trying to use me to get to you. Your people and my people are trying to use me to get to you. I wanted you to hear it from me. They wanted to be here for you. They wanted to help you through something. They wanted to be here to give you some information, to give you what I'm hearing is a word of advice. They wanted to be able to be here for you. They are unable to do that right now because they have transitioned to the other side, okay? I'm going to be next best thing for you today, okay? I also heard, while I was pulling cards, I already have the cards out, and we're going to expand upon them. I heard get excited, and the 8 of Wands came out. Okay, I heard get excited, and then 8 of Wands, and I was like, all right. I kind of dig that. When I started the reading, there was also death on the bottom, as well as the Hanged Man, and I was really feeling like you guys were in like a hermit mode. Like you've been in some sort of hermit mode, been in some sort of like quiet space. And what they were giving me more so was like, if you guys have ever been in those like sensory deprivation tanks, or like those float like pods, or you just like, again, sensory deprivation and just floating in that like salt water, like that's what it's like that's what I was picking up on. It's like, if you're not in a hermit mode, it's almost like you're in this space where less can get to you, or like, again, you're not as reachable per se, right? It's kind of like, I'm doing my thing. I don't have as many energies drawing on mine. I don't have as much in my space, in my aura, in my field, okay? That's what I feel like is going on for you, okay? And I really feel like with the 8 of Wands, you guys have massive change coming your way. Massive change. The cat's in the litter box. Massive change coming your way. I really think that's what's happening. So with the 8 of Wands, like, that's quick, that's fast. We're coming in hot. Okay, and like I said, I heard get excited. And there was also we have 5 of Pentacles here and the 9 of Swords, and I was feeling right away that you guys were stressing about money, that you guys were very much stressing about money. Okay. I feel like this is money, finances, or even something to do with your home or like your security, which is giving me very much like, you know, like root chakra energy. Like, how do you feel stable in this life? Through money being one of those things, right? Don't we all? We all need money. This is the world we live in. So that's what I was getting with this, is that there are some money issues, finance issues. You guys have been worried about money. You're worried about making it. You're worried about, again, your security, your like financial security, or your actual, like, again, more root chakra energy, like physical security in this world. You're worried about those things right now. And so I feel like that could be why you've been in this like kind of hermit mode, right? Let me get away from all these other energies. Let me clear my own energy and be in my own space. That way I can connect more and do the work. Okay? Whatever that work might be for you. It could be more like shadow work involving nervous system healing or something like that, right? Like your spiritual development even. Or it could be like, let me get my ducks in a row financially, security wise, all right? But I feel like you guys have been stressing hard about money. Like that's coming through here. Money, home, security, you get the thing, okay? I also saw 222, so that could be a message for you as well, okay? That was a number coming through really strongly. And I just felt the sense like with spirit coming in really quickly, what they were showing me is like pressing the like cruise control button on your car. Like you're in cruise control mode right now, regardless of, if you're feeling these kind of like sleepless nights, worrying about money and finances and the like, right? Regardless of this, spirit is over here doing this. So you might be feeling this way, but spirit is doing this already behind the scenes, okay? So I feel like what I was getting in the video was like, spirit's making moves for you. That's what I heard. Spirit's making moves for you, on your behalf. Like, I heard like the universe moves different. The universe moves different, okay? I'm writing that down. What a banger. What a banger. The universe moves different. And it does, right? Because you're not going to know what's coming. Sometimes you might have an idea. You might have some sort of inkling to say like, well, this isn't really going great in my life. So, if anything, it's probably this, right? The change is probably X, Y, Z. You probably have an idea. I'm sure that you do. But the universe moves different, being that you may not fully understand. You may not know. There might be missing pieces, right? And you got people up there on your side through and through. You really do. I feel like someone needs this. Like, you are not meant to suffer. You were not meant to suffer. You don't have a curse. No one's out to get you. That's not happening, okay? Someone needs to hear this. Like, you're not cursed. You're not meant to do blank, insert unpleasant thing here forever. You're not meant for that. You are meant for something happy, joyful. Like, what I'm hearing is like warming. Like, you're meant for a wonderful, beautiful, steady, secure, like pleasant life, okay? I don't want you to think that anyone's out to get you or like you're meant to suffer in any way, okay? Because I feel like someone's asking that right now. I feel like you guys have gone through quite a lot of changes in your life, or just had a lot of experiences in life where you've been like, I gotta lift my chair up. I feel short. I feel like you've just had a lot of experiences in life where it's been like, why does it have to be this way? Like, why can't I have the thing without the fluff in the middle and without the struggle, without the suffering? Like, why do I have to suffer through it? Like, I feel like some of you believe that life is suffering, right? And a specific group of people, you will understand this reference. And if you understand this reference, you are my people, okay? But I'm hearing, if you've ever watched Rick and Morty, Mr. Meeseeks, and he says, existence is pain. Existence is pain, Jerry. Existence is pain. That's like, literally, that's this. Like, that's what this is. And I feel like Spirit's like, oh my God, right now. Like, it looks different. When you're up there, it looks different. When you're down here, it looks different. It looks different from either way, okay? Two very different sides of the same coin. But Spirit's like, you don't understand. We're making moves for you up here. Like, trust. It doesn't necessarily look like that, but that's because you can't see the whole picture, right? A lot of times, and what I'm hearing too is like hindsight is 20/20. Hindsight is 20/20. You may be also going through some sort of like cycle or experience. What are you doing, sir? Hey. You might be going through something like some sort of cycle that started like back in 2020 as well as what I'm hearing. And so it's just been like kind of a rough go. All right. You've been struggling, but you're not meant to struggle forever. Okay. Cruise control is where I got on this. Cruise control. Since Spirit's already got stuff in the works for you, you don't really have to do anything. And it doesn't necessarily look like it right now. But you don't have to do anything, okay? You're going to hit cruise control. You're going to set your speed. The speed you're already going, okay? You're going to set the speed right here. And you're going to take your foot off the pedal. And you're just going to cruise, okay? That's what I want you to do. You're just going to cruise. You guys definitely have, like a heart chakra issue too, because like, oh man, in between my shoulder blades is all of a sudden like, woo, really hurting. So yeah, that heart chakra, like, this is really connected, I feel like, to your heart, to your self-worth, to the way that you view yourself and believe what you believe that you're capable of. The cats are going insane in the background. So there's that, okay? So cruise control. I love the universe moves different. I'll never forget that. That was fire. Also, what I was getting to is very specifically... Oh, my phone's dying. Classic. What I was getting very specifically also was the number 15, which I was really feeling like it was an age 15, and or the year 2015. So take that as it resonates, all right? And then also the month of October is really important. For some of you, you'll be... Ooh, pause. Almost all of you is actually what I'm hearing. If not all of you. This reference to October is something that has already happened, okay? So not upcoming, unless you are watching this at a later time, because these readings are timeless, okay? They're timeless. You can watch them whenever you're called to them. Could be a year from now, could be a couple months from now, whatever. For a lot of you, oh my goodness. For a lot of you, it's like I'm living with horses. This is something that has already come to pass, okay? It's a previous October, not moving forward. This is a past experience, okay? So age 15 or 2015 or October, the month of October from the past, okay? Because I'm recording this in September right now, which is why I'm saying I feel like this is a previous month. I feel like it's not moving forward. If you're seeing this at a later time and October has yet to pass, it's previous, not forward. I feel like I just had to make that like clarification really quickly, okay? And I was seeing the Tower card as well. I had the Tower card at one point when I was shuffling in the other video, and the Tower card was also with I had Death and the Hanged Man originally that I already referenced, and Hanged Man in reverse rather, and I felt like, again, you were moving out of a hermit mode, and things were starting to shift for you. Things were starting to change for you. And again, it's like, do what you're doing good, you're at the right pace, hit that cruise control, babe, keep going, all right? But then at one point I also had the Tower card, and I had the Fool in reverse. And that energy to me really came through as something is coming. Massive changes are coming. But you are not going to be happy about them. You're not going to be thrilled. They're going to be uncomfortable. They're going to be inconvenient. They're not going to be your ideal. You don't want to be doing whatever it is with the Tower, okay? You're like, I'm not a fan. I don't want to do this. I'm not looking forward to this. I don't want to do it. All right? I really felt like that's what it was. It's like Tower card is that change, that shift coming. And when the Tower card came up, I was really, again, going back to like a foundation of some kind, shifting. And I feel like this is one of many for you. It's the next step in the process. But you are not going to like it. I'm just being very honest with you. You're just not going to like it, okay? I was really getting that strong. I was like, you're not going to like it. And I felt this feeling of like, I almost wanted to cry. Like, I wanted to whine, literally, and be like, do I really have to do this? Like, why? Like, I get it. Like, y'all are tired of doing this shit day in and day out, over and over. You're tired. I get you, girly. I get you, okay? Like, you're tired, all right? Trust me, I get it. I know. 'Cause same, okay? And then some of the other things that I wanted to bring up here was that I started getting this like very specific channeling here when I got the King of Wands in reverse, and then I got the Four of Wands. Okay, so very specifically, you could have fire in your chart, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, specifically Leo here with the King of Wands. Okay, but any of the fire signs, or you could be dealing with another person maybe who's a fire sign. Maybe if it's a passed on loved one, they were a fire sign. Okay, but Leo very specifically. But what I was getting with this is that, so the Four of Wands is marriage. Okay, it is marriage. It doesn't have to be between two people, but it is marriage between two things, between two people, between two, I don't know, ideals, whatever. It's a coming together in some sort of way with these cards. Okay, it's a coming together in some sort of way. So King of Wands made me feel like it's that pushing forward motion that you're trying to do. The Four of Wands is you trying to marry two things together. And that's when I heard, as within, so without. So I feel like what you were trying to do is match your internal to your external. You're trying to match what's going on inside to your outside, your reality in front of you. You're trying to align the two of them so you can, essentially what I'm hearing is streamline your reality. That's a good one too. You want to streamline your reality. And I feel like you're trying to hack something. You're trying to crack the code. That's what I feel like you're trying to do. You're trying to crack the code and figure it out, and you're struggling very much. Okay? And so with that, what I was getting was that you had some sort of blockage in your solar plexus. It felt like a brick just sitting there. Ugh, in the worst way. And so it was really giving way to like some stomach issues, okay, with the solar plexus there. I usually pick up a lot of inner child stuff, and so that makes sense because age 15, that counts, right? As you're growing up, as you're kind of like slowly becoming an adult, like learning about the world, and also like this kind of puberty, like transition, right? From pre-pubescent moving on. And like we all know, like 13 to 15 are like the worst years. Like you don't know what's going on, you don't know what you're really about, you don't know what anyone else is really about, you know, who can you trust, what's meant for you, like what's not, like who the fuck even am I, like it's very confusing, right? And so I feel like that area of your life is very important. I feel like it's very important. And what I was getting in the reading that I did on TikTok was that there's this like culmination of events here. There's a culmination of events that has happened in your life. There's a lot of events that have unfolded in your past that have led to the solar plexus block. But what I was getting more specifically was that whatever happened when you were 15 or in 2015 was one of the bigger moments that something, whatever happened, like solidified this blockage. And so you could also have, like, again, issues digesting. That's another one, like to have issues digesting food. Because if you feel like things just sit in your stomach, you have issues digesting, or you have issues with your metabolism, is directly associated with your solar plexus in the way that you digest the world around you. So it's not just the way that you like digest your food, like, yes, of course, right? Not my throat. Losing it right now. It's not just about the way that you digest your food. It's about the way that you digest your life, your like experiences, the information that you are learning. So digesting your surroundings and your life experiences. How do you digest information, right? That's what a lot of this is. And I feel like that blockage is coming from a point where something happened and really solidified these like outdated beliefs for you, or what I was hearing also was false narratives as well. False narratives and outdated beliefs. That's what was coming through really strongly. And as I'm doing that, as I'm talking about it, I just get this like drop in my stomach. Like it's this big like, ugh, like it's like a brick in there. Like it's just this ball of unmoving energy that seems to be stuck, okay? And I feel like it's really tied to your self-worth. It's tied to your self-worth. Maybe someone, when you were 15 or back in 2015, really, like, either you could have absorbed their energy, or maybe it was just it elicited a very strong response in you that now you're struggling to match the energy, because subconsciously or on some sort of deeper level in your body, in your mind, there is this outdated belief maybe that you are not worth the things that you were trying to align to or manifest in your life. But I was like, where is this cat? So I don't run him over. But you are meant for those things, even if right now it doesn't feel like it. Even if right now it does not feel like that's true. You are, hey, no yelling. You are meant for those things. And I feel like, oh my gosh, the crazy cat shenanigans in the background, along with my cat yelling a second ago, I'm like, are you also going through these distractions too, where it's just like you have all these other things going on in the background while you're trying to just like zen? So we're just going to pull some more cards. I already showed you the ones that I have. I kind of wanted to get like more info on this, because I'm like, what is this? Like, what is going on? Okay. So yeah, you have something coming in really fast. So it's the King of Wands and the Four of Wands situation that I really want to gain more energy on. And also, look, the Lovers. So this is same thing about bringing together two different energies. And what I'm getting more than anything is that this could be you trying to bring together your masculine and your feminine energies. Bring those together, as within, so without, right? And if you can join those together and find harmony in that way, you could do that in your, your external life. Can you give me more info about this reading, Spirit? Any more messages here for this reading? Now the Judgment card. Yeesh. Wow. Judgment, huh? That's just like such a heavy energy too. Very, very heavy with that. That card has very much like Pluto energy to it. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse here as well. So Sag energy or Pisces energy here. The Three of Wands. Okay, Spirit, I really need to know what's going on with this Judgment card. Because Judgment sometimes is like a judgment call. It's like a reckoning. It's like the Pluto energy is really giving like the depths of the psyche. And I feel like it's trying to come up and be released, but there's a block. And that's probably the solar plexus, right? And then the Wheel of Fortune with the Three of Wands almost makes me feel like, yeah, there's other factors here at play. So like you're trying to remove something, you're trying to make an effort here to release something, to, to fix something, to crack the code, but it's just like it's not working here, okay? Wow, there's so many big cards here. Split the deck too to the Hierophant and the High Priestess. Hierophant and the High Priestess. Like, you gotta understand right now that you have like spiritual authority, okay? You really are divinely guided. Divinely. Like, they're protecting every move you make. They are protecting every move that you make. They are protecting every move that you make right now, okay? And then also, Ace of Pentacles under the Hierophant. They want you to succeed. Spirit is trying to work with you here. They want you, Ace of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles under that. They want you to succeed. They are trying to help you. So if you're hearing this and it resonates, we gotta get that energy out. We gotta get that energy out. Can you tell me more about Judgment? What is Judgment referring to? What is Judgment referring to? Tell me more about judgment, please. Oh, this is so interesting. They're not giving me anything. I think it's going to be like really different per person. Queen of Swords. You have to be very honest with yourself. Whatever is trying to come up, whatever spirit is trying to unearth for you to remove, you're going to have to be very honest with yourself here with this. Very, very honest with yourself. Justice in reverse at the bottom too. Very honest with yourself. And I'm hearing like I'm hearing the word pity, and then I'm seeing someone like cross it out. Yeah, so the word pity, and then someone's crossing it out. So it's like you can't have pity for yourself. It can't be this like sadness or like moping almost. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you can't have pity for yourself is what Spirit is saying to me. No pity. They are just facts, okay? Spirit is not trying to attack you or hurt you or, you know, make you feel any type of way. Like, they're just trying to say, like, this is the fact. This is exactly what's happening. Like, there's no... I feel like for some of you, it might seem or feel or whatever, or sound like it's something that's a bit more, like, abrasive, but whatever is coming up is not to say, here's your fault and, like, this is what's wrong with you. It's coming up to say, hey, here's something that needs your attention, that needs a little bit of love, that needs a little bit of maybe energy healing or whatever. But no pity. That's coming through really strong. No pity. Because again, this is going back to your self-worth, okay? I'm getting a lot of like that victim type mindset or victim, like the feeling of being like victimized, okay? Like you feel like you've been the victim in life. You feel like you have been the victim over and over and over again. People have left me. People have hurt me. People have... whatever, like what people have done to you, sir, please get down. What people have done to you doesn't define you, okay? This is like, you can't have pity. You have to look at these things as fact, because the more that you let your emotions get involved, it's almost like you add on top of that solar plexus. And that seems like the lesson here that Spirit is trying to show you is like, it's not about pity. It's not about, like, I feel like you guys sometimes default to this, like, this always happens, and like, why is my life hard, and like, why do these things keep happening to me, and it just feels so heavy and so like hurtful and painful. And Spirit's like, we're trying to move you, disconnect you from that, because that is they're showing me like a parasite, like a worm or something. What is that? It's an earthworm. It's an earthworm. So you know when it rains and then it's like they come up to the surface, right? That's what I feel like is happening. Spirit's like, we're cleansing and we're washing away something. When it comes up, you can't be like, ew, oh my God, worm. You know what I mean? You can't be like, oh my God, ew, no. I feel like Spirit's like, when that comes up, like, examine that, okay, right? Examine that. It's just a fact of life. Like, you can't be like, oh my God, ew. Like, it's just like, oh, okay, that's what happens when XYZ happens. This is the result of ABC, okay? But no pity. Facts, straight facts, no emotions. No, I just saw 28. No emotions. You do what I'm here, okay. You do what you need to do to get by. You do what you need to do to get to where you want to go, to where you want to be. And do not let anything get in your way. Do not let anything stop you. Do not let someone walk in front of you and take your place, to take your spot. Do not let someone take the place that's rightfully yours. You own that. You own that. You own that. That is yours. That is your birthright. That is yours. That is God-given, is what I'm hearing. Man, the emotions. That is God-given to you. Like, I really feel like there's a lot of like archangel energy, like a lot of just angelic energy coming through. Like, I feel that frequency. Like, I feel like I'm feeling it around me completely, just all around me. Like, it's like this spotlight coming down on me. Like, that's what I feel like. It's like your angels, your guides, like your people. I feel like it's so strong. It's just like, it's making me want to just like fully cry. Like, that is your God-given right to have those things that you want. Do not think why, how, like, Why would that be me? Or whatever. That is your God-given right to have those things. Do not let anyone convince you otherwise. Don't let yourself convince you otherwise. That's the parasite that I was getting. That parasite is in your mind. It lives rent-free in there. That thought form that you have, that energy that's stuck, like, it is a parasite. You may also have an actual parasite. I do not know, but it's worth throwing it out there, okay? Because that can affect your mental state and the way that you think, okay? Your thought patterns. It can affect, like, you have these kind of like OCD, like looping thoughts. It can affect that. Not obviously like clinically diagnosed OCD, but those obsessive thoughts, intrusive thoughts. Yeah, and I have this like massive headache now, like in the front of my head and also like my temples. Oh man. Wow. This like crown chakra energy or something. That is your God-given right to have those things. And I cannot stress it enough. Those things are meant for you. They are yours. They are already yours. They are already yours. It is simply about aligning. It's like you are climbing a staircase, is what they're showing me. And just when you think that you're, in your mind, you're almost at the top, and then it's like there's more. But it's a spirit seeing those things differently. Spirit can see the rest of it. And realistically, even though there's more, it's less than you think. You are so close to those things. You have done so much work. You have healed so much, and you've done an incredible amount up until this point. Please don't feel like that's gone unnoticed. Spirit knows that you have been absolutely putting in work and, quite frankly, busting your ass to get to this point. You have been, what I'm hearing is like dedicated, committed, devoted to this cause. You want that highest timeline. You want that highest version of you so badly. And your energy, even though you have days where you feel like you're not doing enough and you should be there already, or whatever those negative thoughts are, it doesn't matter. Because even in those days, you're still doing something to get to that point, even when it feels like you're not. Even when it feels like you're not. You're still doing something to get to that point. Okay? Man. Spirit really came through with this one. Really came through with this one. Wow. I'm gonna go back and watch this one for months. Like, Spirit, can you tell me more about Judgment? The Empress in reverse. Tell me more about Judgment. Right, this is the whole thing. It's not about nurturing. Again, it's not about like, it's about facts. It's not about emotions. Like, this Empress in reverse is almost like nurturing isn't the issue here. Like, that's what I feel like. Nurturing isn't the issue. Like, it's like, how do I word this, Spirit? You've been nurturing the wrong thing, is what this feels like. Like, your emotions in the place that they should be in this like point A, but they're all the way over there in point B for some reason. And that's what I feel like, is there's this disconnect where you're like, what are you doing all the way over there? Like, you're in the wrong place. Like, you're fighting the wrong fight, bestie. Like, what you doing? Get back over here. You know what I'm saying? And Seven of Cups also reversed. I feel like you've had a lot of feelings, to say the least, about whatever this is, okay? And I feel like your emotions and your feelings about something are getting in the way of just the facts and the logic behind it. We don't want you to be over there. It's like Spirit wants you to be here at point A with the logic, with your, like, more like analytical skills right here. And we're in Virgo season right now as I'm recording this, so that makes a lot of sense. Whether or not you're seeing this at a later point and you're maybe it's not Virgo season when you see this, but I'm recording it in Virgo season. Now's the time. Bird's the word, babe, okay? Virgo season is about getting all your ducks in a row. It's about preparation to me. Someone who has Virgo in their chart is someone who is very analytical, who is very much so step 1, step 2, step 3, etc. They're not emotional people, okay? This is earth energy. It's mutable, so it can shift, it can change, it can adapt. Virgos will be the one that they will get into a type of job position that they've never been in before and kill it. Truly. They will slay that job. because they are able to take those same logical, analytical type structure to their mindset, right, and apply it to many different places. And so I feel like that's the energy we're going for right now, is like, take that and move with it, no matter where it goes, right? Take that and move with it. Logic, analytical, no feelings, it doesn't matter. I feel like you're taking something to heart that doesn't need to be taken to heart. You are putting your emotions in a place where they don't need to be. And I feel like that's precisely like what this is. No emotions, no crying, no emotions, no losing it. Strap up and do what you need to do, period. Like, that's it. And you can take that in a variety of different ways. But you have 7 of Cups here in reverse, and you also have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse over here. I feel like you have let go of so much and broken so many like contracts or moved away from a lot of energies, right? And for some of you, again, hermit mode, you've let go of even some relationships that have held you back, probably, right? Some contracts you've had with other people. This is almost like too much. And so the Judgment card with that Pluto energy coming out here is Spirit trying to say, this is a shift we're trying to get you to make. Like with the Death card, with that Hanged Man in reverse. Hermit time is over. Let's get down to business, okay? Let's get down to business, okay? Spirit, can you tell me about the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, please? The time is now. Time is up. Like, it's tough love, but like, let's go, girly. Let's go. Whoa! That was 5 of Wands in reverse that fell on the floor. Yeah, it's like you're getting nowhere fighting something. You're getting nowhere. Doing what you've been doing up until now has gotten you nowhere, so why are you still doing it? Again, Virgo energy. It's about efficiency. It's just about efficiency. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, please. 10 of Cups. That's what I'm saying. 10 of Cups. Let me get this one. Alright. 5 of Wands reverse, babe. With 10 of Cups. You're fighting the wrong thing. It's almost like you're fighting against the thing that Spirit wants to give you. That's why they're like, this isn't about, you know, like, again, what you're deserving of or like what you're worth or anything like that. Like, this is just like, it's just facts, baby doll. It's just facts. No one's judging you. It's not what it is. No one's judging you. No one's like, oh, damn, she failed. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's this comedian that I watched, a stand-up special, and he makes a joke. And he talked about how, like, a lot of people online will be like, well, you know, no one supported me during XYZ time and this, that, and the other thing. And his joke was like, oh, I don't go to bed at night being like, oh, you know who I hope never starts their own small business? That bitch Jessica. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like bringing awareness to, like, this silliness that's there of, like, no one's thinking that. Like, no one's thinking that. No one's, like, plotting against you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what this feels like to me, is, like, it's showing that the thing, it's, like, Wheel of Fortune reverse is Spirit making moves, like we said, right? Streamlining your reality to match this, which is letting go of that resistance with the 5 of Wands and moving towards a 10 of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment. Because they're right. You deserve that. It's not about what you deserve, because yes, you deserve that. That is your God-given right. God-given gift. It's yours. It's yours. You do not have to do anything else. Okay? You do not have to do anything else. Tell me about this 3 of Wands. Like, what's coming next here? Yeah, there's that Fool in reverse. I'm telling you. I feel like you're bracing for it. You're bracing for it, because I know that if you're watching this and you resonate, you're still here, this is definitely your story. If you're still here, oh my God. 3 of Wands here with the Fool in reverse. You already know you're bracing for it. You already know you're bracing for it. Okay? You already know. This is like going back to the Tower. When I had the Tower, I had the Fool in reverse. It's like, you know, now that you have this reading, this message has come through, we're letting you know something's coming. You're going to have to just kind of give into it and surrender, okay? It's going to be shitty. It's probably not going to be great. Probably going to be uncomfortable. It's just going to be like, oh, like, why? Like, why do I have to struggle through this? There's going to be a lot of fear, a lot of uncertainty. But again, going back to this, no pity. It's not about pity. You do what you got to do to get to where you want to go. That's it. It's that simple, okay? I know it's not simple, but you see what I'm saying, okay? You're bracing for it with that Three of Wands, all right? The Emperor in reverse, too. You're, like, upset that it's not going the way that you wanted. Take your emotions out of it. No pity. No pity. I just heard big girls don't cry. This one does. I'm a Pisces rising, okay? Tell me more about the Three of Wands full in reverse. Spirit, tell me a little bit more. We'll cap this off after this. Tell me a little bit more about the Three of Wands full in reverse. Give me something good, Spirit. Give me something good. Woo! Six of Pentacles reversed here. Yeah, absolutely. This is a balance coming in for you. Especially because remember in the beginning we had Five of Pentacles reversed. Or I'm sorry, we had Five of Pentacles upright. So we're trying to balance something out. Okay, going back to financial issues, home, security, stability. Okay? Six of Pentacles. We are trying to find the reciprocity. You're trying to balance something out. We're trying to balance something financially. It's almost like, do you want this other pentacle or what? Because right now you're sitting in a 5. You want the 6 one? Do you want that 6 one? Tell me a little bit more, Spirit. Three of Pentacles reversed again. Oh my god. Yikes. Yeah, Pentacles, 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 Pentacles. Just don't like it. I know. You're probably hella frustrated too, man. Yeah, with Patience in reverse, obviously, because this is just... Ooh, that's funny. It was in reverse, but I picked it up like this. Alchemizing. If we're picking it up like that, I'm just going to trust that it's supposed to be here like this then, because that was weird. It was reversed, but I picked it up the other way. Patience while you are moving through this. You are learning something different. You are absolutely learning something different. You're trying to unblock the energy out of your solar plexus. But you have things coming. You have changes coming. You're not going to like them. They're going to probably suck. I'm just going to be real with you. But again, no pity. No pity. Take away your emotions, okay? Take away your emotions out of this. It's the only way that you're going to get to the thing that you want. Take your emotions out of this. Again, it's almost like you can come back to that at a different time, right? The Empress in reverse is also nurturing others without nurturing you. And maybe nurturing for you right now looks like taking your emotions out of it and focusing on the facts at hand so you can make choices and decisions that are... Oh, my phone's dying again. That are best suited for you, that are more aligned to where you want to go. If that is your goal, how are you going to get there? Okay? No, well, I feel like I can't XYZ, or I feel like this and I feel like that, because that's the whole point, babe. Those are feelings. And emotions take about 90 seconds to move through us. That's how you feel. How you feel is not facts. Okay? I love you. I hope this makes sense for you. I'm rooting for you. Your spirit team is obviously rooting for you. I have full faith that you're going to get everything that you want in this life. Okay? Don't give up. Don't ever give up, because that's your God-given right. As I said here today, again, I love you so much. Mwah. Hope this helps. I'll see you soon. Bye.